What's up, everybody? What's good? How's everybody doing? It's your boy Ron Dragon America here, streaming number 52 of Ronald Dragon Speaks. Boy, has a lot been going on lately with me and also on social media. For starters, did you all know? For starters, did y'all know that there's apparently a Twitch war going on between Pokimane and Gideon? And I have there's some people saying also. Did you see the kind of the oh, well, what's up, Bleeding Shadow? How's it going, man? How you doing? How's it going, bro? How's your day been going? Mine's has been pretty interesting. Well, crappy to be exact. But I was saying the Twitch war that's going on between Pokimane and Gideon. Did not really see that coming, considering both are in two different lanes. What's up, Taylor? What's good? How you been? Hmm. Hmm. Like I I always thought Gideon was funny and a real cool streamer. I like watching his videos a lot. I always thought he was a pretty cool, Twitch streamer. Pokimane, I always thought of her as being. I mean, she was cute and all, but she was also kind of overrated because, and one thing I don't also that what also gets with her is that her personality. She always seems to come off as pretty condescending, like oh, I'm the smartest person in the room, so I can do this and that. Like she always came off as if she was the smartest person in the room, which no, really you're not. Because there have been moments when there have been moments when she's had valid points and she said some justifiable truth on a lot of on some things, but there have been moments where she just been on some bullshit, some biased bullshit. You know what I'm saying? On that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And just yeah, sound hella stupid in other moments. But apparently, from what I've been hearing, beef there's a beef between her and Gideon. I forgot who started. I think I don't know which one. I forgot which one started it. I don't know. But apparently, from what it's also shown, Gideon has his fans troll and hate rate on Pokimane. Pokimane responded with some shit of her own. But yeah, but for all that, that's wrong. That's just I feel like that's just a beef between kids. The way it's looking, it's just a beef between kids. But but also my day, my day has been pretty hellish. I'll tell you. Like today, this morning, I was going to take my sister to school and on to work, but I couldn't get my car to start because my battery was pretty much dead in the morning. So I had to so I wouldn't use my battery charger, and it was dead. So I had to charge the battery charger so I can charge my car battery, and the battery charger took forever to the point where we had to get our grandmother to come and take mom, not my sister, but my sister to school, my mom to work. Can you believe that? Just yeah. Which is why from now on I made sure that I charge my car battery at least almost every day whenever I use it, because apparently I'm gonna have to use it every day to charge up my own car because the cold keeps killing my battery. Also, another news. Did y'all see, watch the last recent video between of this debate between Fresh and Fit and Brittany Renner on DJ Academics' his own podcast? Like, from what I saw, people are trying to say that Brittany really owned them and bodied them, but I said from what I saw, no, no, really. I mean, she threw out some valid points in her own, but really, she resorted to the same tactic that most women, modern women, do nowadays: is insults and shaming. What else is new? Was because she can't defend how Fresh and Fit usually says that they try to help guide guys through not having to deal with or date girls like her. Was how she tried to generalize it like all girls. No, Brittany. They're referring to I can even though I don't like Fresh Fit that much, even I understood what they mean. They're referring to girls like yourself, not girls in general. Gold diggers. Chicks who are for the streets. 304s. Shameless harlots. Harlots. Had to put a extra heat on that. Harlot. Yeah. I got to commend Fresh and Fit. They actually maintained their masculine frame, didn't get out of, didn't, get emotional and, like they usually do. I feel like this was a win in their fit. This was a win for them for once because they didn't, give in to her insults and shaming. They just kept maintaining, a straight stone face and stuff like that. Stayed on topic, gave up their valid points as well, which I will admit I commend. I may not like them that much, but I will give credit where credit is due. But yeah, that. But also at the same time, I feel like they were also pussyfooting around and act like a bunch of pussies because they be having so much energy when they're on their podcast or when they're on a neutral ground. They wouldn't as as usually as aggressive they usually are on their when they're on their podcast. I also noticed that. That's why I felt a little apprehensive on their end too. They wasn't having that same energy like they usually do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, on some real ish, I still say Fresh and Fit kind of won that argument in my opinion. Because Brittany Renner was, in Brittany Renner fashion, was getting all emotional and shit and doing this usual modern woman tactic, which was throwing insults and male shaming tactics. I was like, wow, really, Brittany? No, I ain't gonna say. I know Brittany Renner is a lot smarter than what people perceive her as. She's a lot smarter than what you perceive her as, believe it or not. Like, no shit, she's a lot smarter than what you would think she is. But even she's a very sensitive person and has her weaknesses too. Even she can get off base in a debate and resort to modern female tactics. But the fact that she tried to justify her past and her behavior is just ridiculous. Hell, I find it comedy that she tried to justify it. How about you take a dose of reality, bitch? Like seriously. But anywho, I just want to say that a lot has been going on. A lot has been, you know, been happening. Oh, I also want to throw out the fit on Whack 100's whack ass. This man gonna go on a podcast. I forgot what podcast it was. He gonna go on live talking about Master P broke and ain't got at least nowhere near the amount of money Nick Cannon has. What, bro? Don't you think that's kind of the other way around? Now, neither one of them are broke. Neither Nick Cannon nor Master P are broke. But then again, it's Whack 100. So what do you expect? He's a cloud chaser, and he manages 6ix9ine and the game. So and I ain't gonna lie, Game was one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? I love the Game too, just like I love the 50 Cent. Especially when he did that, especially his song on that diss track he dropped on 100 bars and running. I loved that one. That was one of my favorite diss tracks. 100 bars and running with all the bars and the gunshots and the gunshots and stuff that happen as soon as every heavy bar and punchline he dropped. Yo, that 100 bars and running was that shit. I don't care if no one says 100 bars and running was that shit. The very underrated and slept on diss track. Especially his own, the one his Meek Mill diss, Pest Control. That was pretty cool too. And pretty slept on as well. But for you to fix for Whack 100 to fix his mouth and say something it's like that. Come on, Master P, bro. And his only base of justifying is that the feds took his masters. Okay, bro. And if so, Master P owns like 100 businesses, different businesses, successful businesses. I'm pretty sure at this point he don't need them masters. He has a whole bunch of businesses that can make up for whatever those masters were worth. Hell, his business are all probably worth more than his masters. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, wait for you to say that, oh, Master People. Now, don't get me wrong. Nick Cannon pretty rich himself, and Nick Cannon's a hardworking. Nick Cannon owns a lot of business too. But we also know that Nick Cannon don't even own his biggest business, which is Wild 'N Out. He had that taken from him, if we all remember, because he said something about some anti-Semitic shit, which was, in my opinion, true. In my opinion, which he, after saying it over time, he bitched out and just kind of backed out like a bitch and apologized. I'm thinking like, why the fuck you apologize, nigga? You was right. They just didn't like the fact that you spoke the truth. The fuck? But anyway, anywho, it's that Master P, you know, Forbes and all this on Google and networks and stuff like that, be saying all kinds of this and that. One thing I've seen that's consistent with Master P's network is that it ranges between 200 to 250 million. That's a lot of money. I remember his peak network used to be at his peak. His network was at like 6 to $800 million before his divorce and before he made he got involved in some bad investment and lost money. And then divorce didn't really help the situation over with Sonya Miller. But yeah, also like so here's the difference. Nick's wealthy. Nick's so hardworking. He doing a lot of jobs, But Master P owns a lot of businesses, and he's a hardworking himself. And another difference is between if you want to compare their music careers, I definitely give my Nick Cannon does not hold a candle to Master P if it came to a music career because Master P at one point ran hip hop at one point during the '90s, during a certain period in the '90s. From I think that's just the '98 or something like that. Yeah. Him and No Limit. Nick ain't never had a run like that in hip hop. Yeah, I mean, he's passionate. Bro, you suck. You suck. Your most notable and possibly best song was the one you did with R. Kelly. I forgot what it's called. What was it called? Damn, I forgot. And I've listened to it before, playing it before. Oh, Gigolo. Gigolo. I'm a gigolo, got a lot of hoes. I don't know what's the words, I'm just saying shit. But anyway, Anyway, if you were to say, yeah, to say that, it's like comparing a guy who works a lot of jobs as compared to a guy who owns a lot of businesses. Sure, Nick might make like a lot of money from those jobs, but Master P probably makes like millions from owning all those businesses. It's just not a comparison. You can't compare a guy with many jobs and businesses with a guy with many companies and and big time brands and stuff like that, and a huge hip hop label. And don't get me wrong, Nick's Incredible Entertainment is pretty big and stuff. It does its own thing, but it's just, in my opinion, it never be as big as No Limit was or ever was. Nowhere near. No Limit was big as peak, hella big. It was Cash Money before Cash Money was Cash Money. Because Cash Money was pretty big then. And Cash Money was big during this era when he had Lil, up until when he had Lil Wayne, so when he had brought Nicki and Drake along. And Cash Money was big, and Cash Money's still pretty big. But during the time, before there was a Cash Money, there was no limit. Man, winning shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just a no contest, a no brainer. And I said the first thing that Nick Cannon's net worth is 30 million. I think his peak at one point was 60 million, but it went down a little bit to 30 million. Half that. Probably because he got all them babies, taking care of all them kids. You know what I'm saying? Kids can be hella expensive. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, Whack 100's accusation of his claim is just baseless and BS. He just stop chasing off. Because if he actually really believes it, he not only whack. He do. I wouldn't say he. I'd say he more than whack. I'd say he out of whack mentally. But yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if you all know this. Oh, what up, Johannes the Great? Johannes, the YouTuber and gamer? How you been, man? How you been, Johannes? Ain't seen you in a while or heard from you in a while. Good, good. I've been hanging in there, working hard at my new job. About you, how's the family life going? You getting along well with your parents and stuff? Me, me, not so much. Not so much on my, you know, family drama, all kinds of shit. I had to call my father out for missing my brother's birthday on Tuesday on social media on Facebook. But yeah, shout outs to Johannes, shout outs to Bleeding, shout out to Taylor for, you know, check, stepping into my stream, showing their support, tuning in. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And anybody else who I may have missed from, you know, or have not stepped in the stream yet. And I also love to thank Ruby King the most for showing me how to do this. Well, not directly show, but showing me, and put me on put me on this StreamYard phenomenon. It's really helped out a lot, and I feel like I've learned something new that has helped me now that I'm benefiting. And I thank you, Ruby King. Thank you so much. Because I was wondering what StreamYard and how to use it, but thanks to you, I've learned how to utilize it to utilize it. So thank you. Thank you all for your support. Thank you. But anyway, what was I at? What was I at? What was I at? What was I talking about? Um, oh, oh, Megan Good. For those of you who don't know Megan Good, she's an actress. She just got recently got divorced from her pastor husband, and already she's going back to the streets and stuff. Already announced that she's back to the streets. That didn't last long. Ain't even finalized divorce yet. You already saying you back to the streets. Like, damn. I guess once a 304, always a 304. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? But yeah. I also had an interesting day at work. It's pretty slow and pretty bad because, like, it's a pretty slow day. But I did get to learn a lot more stuff today though at work too though. So it wasn't a total waste. I just wishing they would put me in the system so I can go ahead and put my hours in. I feel like I'm working for free. God damn it. Quicker wise need to hurry up. Get my shit straight. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, that's it for me. I'm glad you all hope you all enjoyed the stream and y'all have an awesome day. Later.